Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of James Bond Bitcoin Live 0041 hashtag China. And so, as you can tell from this episode is about China, of course. If you haven't heard already or don't even know yet, there's been a big price drop in all the currencies, all the altcoins, all the ICO coins and tokens. Um, and the Chinese markets, Chinese exchanges are going to be, looks like they're going to halt all trading. Um, they're called Bitcoin exchanges, although I think they hold more than Bitcoin. They trade more than Bitcoin. They probably trade Litecoin, obviously. Charlie Lee has tweeted out that Hobu and OKCoin will be meeting with regulators and most likely be holding or halting exchanges. Um, also, uh, BTC China or BTCC, Charlie Lee's brother, has already announced September 30th they will be halting all the trades on their exchange. And so it's kind of interesting to see this happen when a time when also Jamie Dimon came out with, uh, news. He was in the news about uh, declaring Bitcoin as a scam. Regulators are going to come in. We're kind of in a bear market here. And so, as you see in this meme, Chinese bag holder. If you ever want to know what a Chinese bag holder looks like, well, here she is. Her name is Ho Di Ling. Ho Di Ling. And so, Ho Di Ling is also a hashtag yes to X supporter. And as you can see, she's definitely uh, Ho Di Ling is hodling the bear market here, the panda bear. And so this is what this is my meme or meme for today. Also, the word for today, if you're all wondering, the word for today is huddle, and that's a word that you may hear a lot, huddle or hodling, and basically it's um, a term that means to hold, or in some cases being a bag holder. And for China, being a Chinese bag holder doesn't necessarily mean that you're a Bitcoin holder. Um, I think one of the reasons for the exchanges to be halted during this time is really to put an end to the ICO market. And how the ICOs are being funded are basically through the exchanges, and they're purchasing not only Bitcoin and Litecoin, but they're also purchasing Ethereum. So Ethereum is also going to be halted. Um, what else is going to be halted? Litecoin trading is going to be halted. I think Ethereum Classic is also going to be halted. And then any of these also exotic ICO tokens will be halted. So the Chinese bag holder isn't always carrying Bitcoin. Ho Di Ling may also be hodling, a bunch of Neo and Gas and OMG, Omisi Go, and all these other really exotic tokenized assets, which are basically been declared as security in China. So the Chinese bag holder, in actuality, may not be holding any Bitcoin or Litecoin, but a lot of Ethereum and ICO tokens. And so uh, I can't really say if this is a Bitcoin ban. I don't think it is a Bitcoin ban at all. It doesn't seem like it's a Bitcoin ban. It seems more like an exchange ban on the major exchanges, or all the exchanges at least, from purchasing uh, cryptocurrencies that would include Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and any other of these tokens that are traded on these exchanges, from participating into the ICO market. And so that's what I think is really going on. Now, as far as the pricing, the market price for Bitcoin has dropped down to the lowest I've seen on Bitstamp is 3,200. But I think that that may be the correct market price without Chinese exchanges. Will that last too long? I don't think that'll last too long, but that is worrisome because according to my chart analysis, that is um, that price has gone to a lower low on a 12-hour chart. So on a 12-hour chart, it looks like it's starting to turn, and it's starting to turn into a what I would call right now a panda bear market. And so that panda bear market may be the beginning of the bull, or I'm sorry, not the bull, the bear market that may be coming. Um, I thought the trigger would have been the potential uh, 2x hard forking with no replay. As far as I know, that's starting to um, die down, and I think a rebound in the price maybe when November comes around, that the hard fork will not happen, and that would instill confidence into the market. But until then, I'm still going to go with my experiment and do a hashtag yes2x and everything I do as far as my memes. I'll continue on this experiment and see what happens. But it's quickly changing and quickly evolving. And if you're able to hodl or buy the dip, whatever it may be, um, if you're trying to dollar cost average, that's probably the best way to do things. If you've already bought in and you haven't put all your money into the top of the market, just hold for a little bit. If you do get a little worried, then of course you can always sell. But if you've already been in the game and you've already have coins and you know how to trade and you have no risk at this point, all the coins that you have are all risk free. There's nothing to worry about, and do what Ho Di Ling is doing, which is hodl. So you know if you've already got skin in the game, but it's risk free to you, there's no panic. And so I'm not panicking for that reason. And so, anyways, my 10 minutes are up. I hope you all enjoyed the meme or the mime um, or the meme. Not sure how to pronounce it these days. But I would start looking out for more news coming into the market. And if there's more halting, and I think, if anything, the ICO tokens and ICO platforms like Ethereum and the Ethereum itself, those are going to be hit the hardest because they really have no exchange outside of the exchanges, no market outside the exchanges. So anyways, I'm going to conclude this episode. So feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment. or even do a video response. So until next time, stay tuned.